Hi everyone, Beth here from CornerPiece Studio. I'm back. I had been away for a little bit. I'm sorry, we had stuff happening, and I wanted to show you what I've created in that time that I've been away. I created this journal. The inspiration was from Barbara from 49 Dragonflies. I will connect her video down below. She was making her planners for the beginning of this year, and I'm just adopted the idea for my own needs. It's just as junk journal made from junk, not the fabric though, but stuff inside and the base of it, and I want to go through it with you. So this journal measures 2, 4, 6, 7 by 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 7 by 9. It's a nice size. It has 4 signatures in it. It doesn't have a measurable spine because it's a soft spine journal. So when it fills up, it will fill out. It will fill in everything here. So let me show you what I used. This is bee fabric. I use fabric inside and out. The base, there's a pouch in the back, and in the pouch I'll show you the base is a paper bag. Barbara has a very good tutorial on how she made it. If you'd like me to show you how to do it, I can do that also. But right now I'm just showing you the finished product. So I used cotton fabric inside and out. I glued it to it, and then I also sewed around it. I used a zigzag stitch around. And on the bottom, I used a straight stitch to put the lace. This was a doily that I had found at some rummage sale or something, and I put it on here because the cover was just a little too bland for me. I sewed it on with a regular running stitch, and I have 4 signatures, 7 hole signatures, 7 hole punch, and then I started from the outside because I didn't want these ends to be on the inside. I wanted them on the outside. This is a little piece, a little flower that came on this box that my husband gave to me with a necklace in it. So that goes with it. I added a felt sunflower to it. I'm going to also add some bee charms to the front. So let's go through it. Like I said, there's 4 signatures. Now, this is one way that mine differs from Barbara's. I sewed a pocket to the inside of mine. And Barbara, you can see there's a brad and a circle. Barbara has a string around this and another one here to hold this shut. I didn't want to do that because I wanted to be able to keep the use of my pocket in the back. I did, however, there you go, I did put a Velcro fastener here, circle fastener. It just blends right in, but you can hear it. And it has a nice pouch in the back where you can put all sorts of items for future use. It just slides right in, the big pouch. It goes all the way to here. So that holds that. Now we're going to go through this. Barbara she's doing hers as a planner. So she used 4 pages, and she's built up her pages with DigiKits that she's using as her planner base. Me, I just put 11 papers. I could have put more. I kept finding more I wanted to put in here. But I used 11 papers in each signature. So that's 44 sides. That gives you 176 faces of paper to work with. So let's just go through real quick. Like I said, there's a pocket, front and back, and then the pouch. And then here is just a piece of paper. This is going to be my intro page. I'm going to put a library card and pocket here. This is cardstock. This is just regular scrapbooking paper. This is a paper bag that my husband arted on for me. He had wrapped some candy bars in that for Valentine's Day. He said he couldn't just leave it as a plain paper bag. He had to do what I do, so he arted on it for me. I love it. So that's special to me. This is a book page from a house plant book that belonged to my mother-in-law, and her mother wrote in it, and she passed it on to her mother, to Greg's mother. So I've got one of those in there. This is regular copy paper. I added a piece of my own artwork. I like how Barbara had a piece of herself in hers to do something with. So this is a piece of my artwork from probably about 2016. I think the date is on the other part. And then a piece of cardstock, that's brown cardstock. This is a pocket that I sewed. Just took a 12 by 12 piece of paper, folded it in half, and there's a pocket. I'll probably punch on it, decorate it. Not sure yet. Another piece of copy paper, book page, and some writing paper. So that's kind of the basics of all 4 signatures. Each one has something a little different in it, and it's laid out a little differently. This one has a piece of tracing paper in it. See how it goes? You can see through. Has a piece of tracing paper. I like to stamp on that or maybe write on it. I don't know yet. Some pages like this are shorter because what I might do is bring something in and attach it. And what's nice about this book, you're able to move it real easily. So I could stick this under the sewing machine and just sew what I want onto it. You don't have to. You can just glue. Me, I like to sew. I like sewn papers. So here's another pouch that I created. I folded it differently than the other. This one has a brown paper bag in it. I won't do this right now. What I want to do with this brown paper bag is I want to make it a top-loading pocket. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a thin piece off this edge. The opening to the paper bag is on the back part of this. So now I have a top-loading pocket. So you can decorate the front and the back, and then add in it. Here's that here's a piece of copy paper. I made a flap so I can add maybe to this flap and make it bigger. So if I have a bigger spread that I want to put in here. Here's more of that book page. Here is some tea-dyed paper. I received a rack from someone a short time back, and it had some tea-dyed paper in it. Here's another piece of my artwork, and that's in the center. See how this is nice in the center? If I had the ends in there, it would have made it more bulky. This way, it makes it easier for me to work across it. So if I want to put something across it, it's not going to bulk out. So that is the reason I did it that way. Plus, I like this on the outside. I can add more charms and things to it or leave it. I'm going to add a pin or something up here to hold some charms. Okay, so here's more of those pages. Here's the other side of the paper bag. I have a side open pocket here. Here's this. It's got a little fold over. I can, again, add something to that. It has a nice pocket here. And book pages. These book pages happen to still be hooked together, so they went in there nicely and they went right side up. Okay, here is the third signature. I had a crumpled piece of paper on my counter, so I opened it up and used it. I love the texture on it, so I'm not sure what I'll do with that or how I'll use it. There's more of that plant book page, the journal page. This was also from the rack I got. Oh, here's a piece of my artwork again. Not sure how I might use that. It could be just a little holder of some sort. Depends. I'm not sure. Or I might add something to it, sew to it, and I don't know yet. When the time will come, it'll tell me what to do. Here's the other side of the brown paper. I have folded it so I can make it extended if I want. And the copy paper. And book page. Oop, I'm into the next. How'd that happen? Okay. I am into another. Sorry about that. There's the end right here. There's the end. This is the third one. Sorry. Yes, here's the center. I like this. It's got pockets. I can load up my pockets real nice with all kinds of fun stuff that I might want to use in the future. In fact, I have an envelope of things. This envelope, use stuff from around you. This envelope came with this, as did this mailer. What I want to do, and see there's a little beehive, the little honeycombs on here. So I'm going to cut this down and use that as a pocket. I wanted to keep that. I was going to make a little journal, but I was thinking I probably would have more use out of it if I did it this way. So I'm going to use that in there. So this will go in here. I have stickers and things that I've been collecting. So, and some ideas on the outside. So I'll put that in there. And this is the other side of the pocket. I have orange thread here, and I put black thread on the other side. This is a little flip out. And here's my pages. There's the other side of my art page. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. And that paper. And here's the fourth signature. Here's another pocket. Copy paper. I just used what I had and using things up. This is scrapbooking paper. I like that one. As is this. This is scrapbooking paper. I did not use much cardstock in here because cardstock makes it bulky and harder. Here's an envelope. I folded the flap in and can use it as pockets here. Here's some more tracing paper. Look at that. It's over a piece of my artwork. I have another piece of artwork in here. And this is from years and years ago. And it's just been sitting in my cabinet. And I figured I was inspired by Barbara to put my artwork in here and use it. So here's another piece of that tea-dyed paper. And the book page. And here's the other side of the artwork. So, and I'll probably do some artwork in here too, stamping, collecting of stuff. And see, this is folded, so I can have that as a hiding spot. I can, like I said before, I can add to it to make it longer, so it comes out farther. So there we go. There's the journal. There's the back pocket, and again, the little storage pouch. And it'll fill up and plump up real nicely once you get things in it. And yes, I have, you can see I have some of my thread ends. That would drive my father nuts. He tried to cut my thread ends off one of my journals. He goes, you got strings hanging on here, and you got the scissors out. I'm like, yeah, please leave it. It just bothered him, but that's okay. He left it for me. And this other piece is a envelope that I had made from a book page, and I added clear contact paper over it to make a journal, to make an envelope out of it, and then I sewed it. You don't have to sew because the inside is paper. You could just glue. You don't have to sew, or you can staple, or you can washi tape. I just love using my sewing machine, so I did that. And keep things in here that you might want to use. So I'll repurpose this. I will cover this or do something with that and put that in there as a tag. So that's my new journal. And like I said, I will put Barbara from 49 Dragonflies. I will attach her video down below. And thank you for being here. My next one will be where I do a little journal along with me in here, where I start putting some things in here. Have you watch how I do it. So for now, thank you for being here. If you're new here, please like and subscribe if you liked what you saw. If there's my watermark down below, my sunflower watermark down below. You can press on that to like and subscribe, and so you can see future content and future things that I do with this and other videos that I have online. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back again and again. I really appreciate your support. My numbers are getting up there. I am on my way to 1,000 subscribers. So I'm getting there. So for now, I want to thank you for being here. You have a good Friday night. And I will come on again sometime this weekend. And we'll do another video. So for now, have a good night. And I will see you in the next video. Bye now.